Okay, just a little video here, my latest creation here, working on a new injector coil driver on a little experimenting board here. Basically what I've done here is I've hooked up I'm using a 555 chip. I'm using 2 resistors and a diode and then 2 drain capacitors on the 555 chip, and the 555 drives the little MOSFET transistor here, which is only rated at about 2 amps. So right now I can only drive a injector. I can't drive a coil, or we'll blow out the MOSFET. Coil will draw about 10 amps, and then I just got a little flashing LED here to represent the injector, the pulse width. And basically what I did is you put the diode so that when you're charging the capacitor, the main capacitor, the main drain capacitor, you're bypassing the R1, you bypass the R2 resistor, but when the 555 chip, or when the capacitor drains, it drains out of both resistors. So what ends up happening is you can control both your pulse width with this here. By adjusting this resistor, you can control the pulse width of your injector, and by adjusting the R1 resistor, you can actually speed up and slow down the frequency. But as you notice, the frequency changes, but the pulse width actually stays about the same, or it does actually stay the same. So with this, I think I'm going to next try to program in a rapid 10 fire or 20 fire count, so I can dial in how long I want, if I want to do an injector balance test, how long I want the pulse width and how much of a pulse width, how frequent I want the pulse width and how much of a pulse width. I can control both the frequency, where the pulse width stays the same, and I can control the pulse width or control the pulse width, and then the frequency also changes. So, okay, that's about it. Fun with electronics.